get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time.
What do you think?
Get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time.
Tell them why.
Dion Michael Ashman on location for Get Ready for Primetime TV. I am joined here by Brother President Sam Hercules of Eta Chi Lambda chapter. We are on location at the Paramount Country Club for the Eta Chi Lambda 50th anniversary celebration for Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Brother, what's going on?
Well, as Alpha does, we set the bar high, and that's all we're doing right now. It's Rockland County for 50 years. We're the first Panhellenic organization to be in Rockland County, and over the years, as we do as Alphas, we do manly deeds, scholarship. We have the love for all mankind. So we've been giving out scholarships to young men to go to college over the years, and we want to continue to do that. So we're celebrating our past, our present, and really our future. And that's in our young men that's coming up that we're looking to set a standard for, so that they can necessarily have role models that they can look to and say, not necessarily one of them to be alphas, but one of them to know that there's a good thing having an education, and we want to be able to help them get there. So we have a silent auction going on. We have people, in the audience that are making pledges to our endowment that we're starting up to perpetuate giving out scholarships in the future. So that's doing alphas work. It's always.
Now, this brother makes it sound, he's incredibly humble, what I need to say is exactly what it is. Now, you have been chapter president of Eta Chi Lambda now for the better of almost 2 years now.
Yes.
And as a chapter brother and being chapter president, how has that been for you?
It's been a learning experience. It's really being able to have good people around you to do the work of Alpha. You can't do it by yourself. So the brothers in the chapter is really the ones that really gets the credit, because, being the president, yes, you can be in a position where you just, barking orders, or we get in the trenches with the brothers and you say, this is the way we're going. And once we decide that's where we're going, then we all pitch in and, make it happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here on Get Ready for Primetime TV. This is Brother Sam Hercules of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Eta Chi Lambda chapter. And we want to wish them a very, very happy 50th anniversary.
Thank you very much.
What do you think?
Get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time.
Tell them why.
Dion Michael Ashman back on location here at the Eta Chi Lambda 50th anniversary celebration. Brother Jackson, you have got to just talk to me about what this occasion means to you.
Well, I think it's a final come together of a lot of effort that we've been putting in towards our brotherhood. This night kind of brings it all together. I have been a member of this chapter for about 4 years now, and I think this year is the epitome of brotherhood. This 50th anniversary celebration, this event tonight, raised the bar for any social organization, educational organization, whatever has happened in Rockland County this evening has kind of set the bar far and beyond anything.
Incredibly high.
Anything that anybody has done. The entertainment that we've had here, the purpose for us being here, not only our 50th anniversary, but more so the scholarships. I've had the pleasure of arranging all the entertainment that's here and spoke with every single artist that's here, and they are more into education than they are into getting on that stage and singing for us. And that has been the enlightenment for me, is that they're not entertainers. These are people who care about our youth, and they're truly friends of the fraternity. And they've made it clear to us that going forward, they wanted to come sing tonight, but going forward, they want to be part of what we do.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of education and our youth, how do you see the chapter's impact on the youth of the community?
We have done a lot in this community in terms of being involved in Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are starting some new mentoring programs. We've got some new young brothers into the chapter now who've initiated some new programs helping youth in the county with a brand new Big Brothers initiative in the county. And all about that is going to be about the brothers coming together to teach these young men how to stay up and mobile in this society. And a lot of them, one of the programs has to do with young men that are involved or have been involved with some criminal activity, and our goal is to get them on the right path. So from the educational standpoint, we're going to take what we've learned and try to educate those young men so that they can kind of move in the right direction.
Absolutely. Brother Jackson, I'm going to take this opportunity to thank you for placing the cameras and giving the prime time.
Thank you, brother.
You're always welcome. All right. We'll be right back with more.
What do you think? Get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time. Tell them why.
Dion Ashby here for Get Ready for Prime Time, on location at the Paramount Country Club for the Eta Chi Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated 50th anniversary celebration. Brother, I have to ask you, you are a charter member of this chapter. What has been like from the time that you chartered the chapter to 2011? Give us some of the history of that.
An undescribable journey of joy, not without some hard work, considerable amount of hard work, but a journey of look back and be thankful to all the people who've helped us along.
Right.
And grateful that we had an opportunity to help some young people along, especially young black men, because when we started this journey in the mid-50s, there weren't many young black guys from this area of Rockland County who were on their way to college.
So you started the journey, the effort started in the mid-50s, and then it actually solidified and you were chartered in 1961.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. A number of us being people who are, for the most part, out of the immediate area, found ourselves coming together and discovering that we belonged to Alpha from earlier days. Not all, but most of us were from Southern colleges, at that time all black colleges. And we came together not just to kick our heels and have a good, fraternity fun, as guys do in some other fraternities, but we saw the need to step up and try to encourage the young black brothers to hit the books. We organized study groups and brought the guys together on a regular basis. And we took them on outings and field trips to experience social and educational outings that were not common to them in those days.
We're going to be right back with more right here on location at the Paramount Country Club with the Eta Chi Lambda 50th anniversary celebration.
What do you think? Get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time. Tell them why.
We're here tonight at the Eta Chi Lambda chapter's 50th anniversary, celebrating with the brothers, having a great time. We had our former General President, Darryl Matthews, is here. Brotherhood is strong, the spirit is high. My name is Hosea Gavan. I am with Rho Psi Lambda as well as Zeta Zeta Lambda. I was made at Alpha Nu chapter, and this is what's up. It's all about Alpha. 06!
Dion Michael Ashman on location for Get Ready for Primetime TV. We're on location once again at the Paramount Country Club for the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated Eta Chi Lambda 50th anniversary celebration. Joined here by immediate past president of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Brother Darryl Matthews Sr. Brother, how are you?
Well, I'm doing great. Great.
Excellent. I have to ask you, today you've had a smorgasbord of festivities, Founders Day celebration, and now the Eta Chi Lambda 50th anniversary. First of all, let's start with earlier today. How did it feel to be a part of that Founders Day celebration?
But every Founders Day is something special to me. Right? This is a milestone in the history of a group of black men who didn't ask permission to be great. Here's some black men that had the audacity to start an organization that was perceived as secret. You know, that was a time when black folks could be lynched just for the perception that they were planning a insurrection. You know, you couldn't have 2 more black folks in a place unless it was church, because they were planning something. I mean, even now, today, you can be in your job in corporate America, and if 2 or more black folks are over talking in the corner, invariably somebody's going to come over and ask, what were y'all meeting about? Why does it have to be a meeting when we're just conversing?
Like we can't, when we get together, we have to be up to something.
We must be up to something. Look at what this has grown into, and I would submit to you that ideas that are born in pure motives, that are not self-centered, are bound to, are doomed to explode into greatness. And so they've left us a legacy, a torch that's in our hands, and we dare not let it be doused. You know, it's a fire that's in our bones. Self-centered leadership is no leadership at all. When it's about you, then it's not leadership. That's self-absorption. In order to be a good leader, you have to be a good servant. The best generals were also the best soldiers that followed orders. I've not done anything in this fraternity that was about me. Yes, I have benefited from some of the good works, but things that are about you that are self-centered, they don't last. You know, and they say only what you do for God will last. So if God is at the center of your inspiration, if you are thinking about your people, you don't have to worry about the rest of it. A good leader is somebody who looks out for their people. A good leader is somebody who inspires their people. More importantly, if you're doing the right things, people will come to you and will make you the leader. Dr. Martin Luther King wasn't looking to lead the civil rights movement. He was a good man, and the movement came, and the moment came and said, look, we need credible, solid, visionary leadership, and we choose you. And that's who we develop. That's what this fraternity is about. What makes a good leader is a person who can be a good follower. If you have the mission and the concern of the people around you, they'll make you the leader. You don't have to worry about running for the office. You don't have to worry about seeking accolades. The people will host you up and will exalt you if you have their interests at heart, if you perceive that your motives are pure. I couldn't say it any different than that.
You heard it live and direct from the one and only Darryl Matthews Sr., immediate past president of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
Just a brother of the brothers that I serve.
Thank you so much, brother.
The most humble servant.
What do you think? Get ready for prime time. Just get ready for prime time. Tell them why.
Dion Ashman here with brother Les St. Louis of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Ada Chi Lambda chapter. Brother, how does it feel to be celebrating 50 years?
Wonderful feeling. You know, obviously I haven't been in a chapter for all those years.
Oh.
But I've been a member of this chapter for 11 years, and it's really good to get to this milestone, especially with having the number of those brothers that are still with us. We had one this evening, but there are other charter brothers that we interact with that are tremendous men of Alpha.
Now, one of the poignant moments of this evening was to see you talk about the way you all work for youth and how you are committed to helping to tweak the minds which will help save lives of our young black men and also our young black women.
Right. I've been fortunate enough to grow up being taught by many, my mother and my father in particular, and the men that I've interacted with, especially through Alpha Phi Alpha, that you have to have something that is your calling, and you know, certainly a belief in God and giving back what gifts He's given you is strong in my faith and my concern, and it's just natural that you know, I came into a chapter that had that same alignment, and I've always been, you know, I've been a mentor for many years. I've had several mentees. There's no substitution for a caring, responsible adult in the lives of young people that determines the course of what they do in their lives. You can look at dozens of studies that prove that by caring about a young person and showing them that you care and being an example to them, they will take a hold of that example and go in the path that you set. And so it was just a natural progression that we increased the amount of attention in terms of dollars and in terms of our personal commitment to mentoring and giving scholarships. That this was our 50th anniversary was a good excuse for us not to even amplify that.
Well, you coined a phrase earlier this evening that I really appreciated, and it resonated in the room when you said this was just not about celebrating 50 years, but it was about opening our doors to you. And I thought that was incredibly powerful, because what you were saying is, look, we're doing the darn thing, and the chapter's been doing it for 50 years, and you've been a part of that since 11 years ago now. And now we're opening doors for you to come in as supporters of what we do and make a contribution.
Yeah, that's right. And the old adage, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, that is the truth, even now more than ever. I mean, with people being squeezed, the average person now can't get by on just a regular job. You know, the cost of college is skyrocketed. The cost of food and fuel and housing. I mean, it is no longer just a single selfish nuclear family approach to raising a family. You have to open the doors. It does take everyone getting involved.
So we can actually say that the other not too often used African proverb, few burdens are heavy when everybody lives.
That's right. You know, and that is so true. If we're not these kids' parents, we're not. You know, I've been in this chapter for 11 years, and we haven't given a scholarship to a child of a chapter brother. Not because there just wasn't any, but we take it's our burden to bear to take care of the kids that come from our families, our tribes. So it may not be our direct, our child, but in essence, it is our child. Because if you go back far enough, you can find those ties that bind. You can find those relationships. And I mean, I think it's I don't know if it's a fact, but it's pretty common that if you don't take care of the least of us, your society is doomed to fail. And crime rates, incarceration rates, blight in neighborhoods, that's all caused by one, there's a systemic problem in the community, but then there are people who have left that community and are not seeing to it that some of the gifts they were given while coming through that community, they ensure that they return. So there's a drain in many communities. We don't want there to be a drain in our community. We can't afford there to be a drain in our community. And so that is, the people that we cater to in our audience, they get it. Now, maybe they're not as actively participating in giving scholarships, but they can be. they can know that there are many people giving scholarships. It doesn't matter that you've given to the United Negro College Fund. That's great. It doesn't matter that you've given to the NAACP. That's great. There should be hundreds of organizations giving scholarships, and I hope more pop up tomorrow. You know, there should be no shortage of groups giving scholarships and mentoring young people.
Absolutely. If people in the viewing audience, people in the audience, period, want to get in contact with Eta Chi Lambda and make a donation to your scholarship foundation, how can they do so?
Right. They can go to our website, rocklandalphas.com. Rockland, ALPHAS.com. Rockland Alphas. And there's information about programs that we do. There's information about our chapter history, current officers, our current mentoring activities, and they can also make contributions that are tax deductible to our scholarship fund.
Excellent. St. Louis, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother,
for being on the campus again.
And I appreciate your help, and I appreciate you being here, and thank you for doing what you do.
Anytime, brother. Anytime. It's D.L. Michael Ashman on location. Once again, you just heard it right here from the man, Brother Les St. Louis of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Eta Chi Lambda Chapter. We're going to bust it up, and we'll be right back with more right after this.
What do you think? Tell them why.